Hello, this is David Everest, Secretary of Mining for Twin Cedar Mining Claim, Mining District, Township, and Unincorporated City, and Keeper of the Republic. This is an update. I got my notice filed with U.S. District Court of Oregon here in Medford, Oregon, for my notice of appeal. I'm following the procedures that's laid out in U.S. District Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit that's also trial court. And so what I did is I have to mail that. That takes 2.5 weeks to get through security. My first motion to that court hasn't even arrived there yet because it takes a while to get through the Federal Circuit. And I made sure that I got the right address and there wasn't some specific person I had to write it to. It's just to the U.S. District Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit, Washington, D.C. So I explained, the clerk was saying, "What's this for?" And I said, "This is a notice of appeal to the Federal Circuit." And I said, "Magistrate Clark that motion wasn't directed to him. It was directed to the Federal Circuit." And he ruled on the 18th of this month. Well, hell, Clark gave me the 24th to make my motion if I wanted to stay in that court. He ruled on it on the 18th for dismissal. Well, he has a problem. They gave me 30 days to respond, which is the 28th, for amending my complaint. Even though I don't intend to do that, he shouldn't have made this decision before then. Secondly, he shouldn't have made it at all because the motion to move it to the Federal Circuit is in front of him, and he's not the decider of it. The Federal Court of Claims, it's Federal Court of Claims, it's the Federal Circuit. They have several different jurisdictions. They have jurisdiction over trial torts. When compensation for a takings is over $10,000. And I explained to the clerk, I didn't have to file this thing here at all. It was to tie up some loose ends with the judges for their constructive trust of fraud. And it looks like they stepped in it, and she took white as a ghost. Then as I was getting ready to leave, I stopped back and I said, "Ma'am, I may not be an attorney. I may not have a law degree, but I have lots of cousins that are, and I'm using some of their cases, and so this is wrong." And Judge Panner and Magistrate Clark really stepped into this one. They fell into the flypaper. Now they can't get out, and now it's not even going to be, this is going to cause them a deep problem, because see, if I win, every case they ever heard has to be gone through. Every case that, on this issue, on mining, every issue that Mr. Fong or the courts up in Portland have tried have to be gone through again. Every property issue that they decided on has to be reviewed, and any other improprieties of their office. And so they get audited. If they made any mistakes, they have compensation to pay to the parties injured. I hope they have fun, because see, they're not, for being lawyers and judges, they sure don't know the law, or they're in a public-private partnership working as the agents in agencies for the public-private partnership, which is a constructive trust and a constructive fraud as trustees of fraud. Third, they're fake stakeholders. KS Wild is no more a stakeholder than Russia is. In fact, Russia might have some claims, possibly in Alaska, but I doubt it because they sold them. But nevertheless, this is an update from the Keeper of the Republic, Secretary of Mining, Twin Cedar Mining District. My email is keeperoftherepublic@yahoo.com. Capital K, all lowercase. If you have any interest or want to help, you can email me. I could sure use the help. I'm up against not one Leviathan, but a whole nest of Leviathans, and I need to help. I need to help to stomp them out like David did with Goliath. Only I'm working with a seven-headed creature called a Leviathan. The Romans called it Juno's guardians of the gates of underworld, and she guarded it with a seven-headed serpent. Well, this seven-headed serpent is more than one. It's a lot of them. So, metaphorically speaking, we've got to kill the Leviathan. Have a nice day. This is Miner Dave, signing off.